friends, what's up? I hope your day is treating you well. Please hit the subscribe button if you're watching from YouTube. If you're checking this out on TikTok, hit follow to keep up with me. I am Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. The best OGs in baseball squared off on Friday night. We got Clayton Kershaw versus Max Scherzer. The last time that happened in the regular season was back in 2008. If you're a baseball fan, that matchup was a must-watch. If you were looking for a great family game for the weekend, that was the game last night. That's a game you would have taken your kids to see. It was the pitching matchup we dream about. Two legends faced off. It might just be the last time we get a Clayton Kershaw versus Max Scherzer matchup. What we got were two of the greatest pitchers to ever touch the rubber sharing the stage at Dodger Stadium last night. It was a game I certainly didn't want to miss, and genuinely, I don't have it in my vocabulary to describe how good both of them were last night. Absolutely incredible. Kershaw was outstanding, stupendous. Scherzer was absolutely remarkable. Everything about last night makes you love everything about this game. Last night was up there with one of the best nights of baseball. Total euphoria and so much fun to watch these two legends duel it out on the mound. I genuinely can't see how anyone could not like a classic pitching duel. It was a showdown between two future Hall of Famers. It was the sixth and perhaps the final meeting between Scherzer and Kershaw. It was one of the most highly anticipated pitching duels this season, and it absolutely lived up to its billing. It more than lived up to the hype. It was great because it was so real. I have a tremendous amount of respect for both Scherzer and Kershaw and what they've done in their careers. The numbers tell half of the story. It was everything I thought it was going to be. I thought last night's game was an exhibition of their masterful pitching. They didn't just pitch last night, they electrified the game. It was an electrifying moment for two pitchers still finding a way to get outs and deliver for their respective teams in the midst of a stretch run. So I would say they are two of a kind, obviously still box office, two pitchers people still want to watch, ageless wonders. It's always exciting when you've watched the career of two great pitchers pitch against each other. And we got to see it. The old arms in the league are otherworldly. I know they still got this in them, even at this stage of their careers. Both of them almost 40 years old. They still show off their high level stuff. Both of them have authored historic careers, and they have a lot of interesting parallels, the similarities between them in terms of personal achievements, the culture created, the way they approach the game, the way they pitch, their stacked resumes. They've each played 18 respective big league seasons. They've combined for nearly 6,500 strikeouts and 436 career wins. They each have 2 World Series titles and 3 Cy Young awards. They put up a graphic yesterday from their first matchup 17 years ago, which was famously supposed to be Randy Johnson versus Greg Maddux. And, honestly, before the season, if you would have asked me, is Kershaw going to look this superb? I would have told you, nah, I don't think he's going to be as sharp and that his stuff is going to be as good. And the other thing is, his stuff has diminished. His velocity has dipped as he's aged. Most of the time, when a pitcher loses velocity, they normally fall off, but he's still just finding a way. It was complete and utter domination from Kershaw. He was fantastic, kept a hot offense at bay and made some pitches when he needed to. It certainly helped getting 3 double plays from his defense, but overall Kershaw was tremendous. To hold a red hot team to 1 run over 6 innings, you're a master of your craft. No one in that Blue Jays lineup had a chance against him. And I think for me, that might have been at the top of the list of most impressive things was his wicked curveball. It's not even in the same stratosphere of quality, but it's still elite stuff to get the quality outs and find ways to still get it done. The adrenaline was definitely there. Both of them were very competitive in their outing, and watching both Scherzer and Kershaw pitch last night was a thing of beauty. It was the first time in MLB history 2 pitchers started against each other as rookies and went on to accumulate at least 3,000 strikeouts according to MLB.com. And let's face it, the Dodgers needed this kind of performance from Clayton Kershaw, as every win at this point matters with the Padres now 3 games back of the Dodgers after the Padres 10-2 loss to the Red Sox last night. The Dodgers did what they needed to do against the Blue Jays. The pitching, both their starter and the relievers from the bullpen were outstanding, got it done, shut down one of the best offenses, the hottest team in the American League. We've reached a point now, a 3-game lead. Kershaw and this starting rotation has to be as good as they've been. So much depends on how well the arms in the starting rotation does in this stretch run, and it just feels like Kershaw has turned back the clock. The starters can't have a bad day. They have to win every game just about. Kershaw, Yamamoto, Snell, Glasnow have to stay healthy, and they cannot afford a bad outing. If not, the Dodgers can find themselves stuck in a 6-game losing streak. Now the pressure is on. Kershaw had to have a performance like the one last night. Every game from here on out is imperative. And as you saw, it was Kershaw who got the better of Scherzer. Both pitchers threw 6 innings each, but Kershaw allowed 1 run fewer in a 5-1 Dodgers win. Last night felt like Dodgers baseball. Is this the get-right series for the Dodgers, where Mookie Betts continues to swing the bat well? Maybe they found something, especially if Mookie Betts is finally coming to life and looking like he's back. The decisive hit came in the 5th inning of Scherzer from Betts. Here's the reality. Look, when Mookie Betts was slumping, as bad as he was, I said, if he doesn't break out of this slump, the Dodgers are in trouble. You want to win a World Series? Then you need Mookie Betts to be that MVP level player. I'm very encouraged because now it appears he's finally finding it. The 2-run homer from him was massive. His first long ball since July 7th. You're still scoreboard watching the Padres. It's August. It's a tight race now because you let them back in the race. All of a sudden, the starting rotation is rounding into form. Your former MVP is feeling confident after a 2-run homer. And your veteran pitcher, who is almost 40, can still pitch. And they played a great game last night. Looks like, seems like, feels like they're back to being the Los Angeles Dodgers. Get this game tonight and you're in good shape. I'm not ready to to say Kershaw is done, and every time I said that, he proves me wrong. Kershaw had an easy first inning, labored in the second. It was the opposite for Scherzer, who labored in the first inning, had an easy second. It was such a fun, heart-racing night. The matchup definitely delivered. It was great to watch these two go at it one more time. Truly some of the best in the business. Let's go out there today, Los Angeles Dodgers, and get that win today. Let's get that win, and let's win the series. How can you not be romantic about baseball? Man, it's a beautiful game. It really is. All right, everybody, take care. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate the love and support. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Go Dodgers. I wasn't kidding when I said I was going to wear the same jersey today. I got the same Shohei Ohtani jersey, if you guys can see in the back. Shohei Ohtani. And I got the same Jordan 1s on as well. And the same pants from yesterday. And if they win again today, I'm going to wear the same exact thing tomorrow. All right, everybody. Talk to you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. Checking out of here. It's been real. As always, appreciate the love and support. And please do me a huge favor. Subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe. Check out my YouTube channel. And also follow me on TikTok as well. All right, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day.